Hey everyone, what's going on? Yokuo here, and welcome to another episode of Yokuo Plays. Today we are tackling one of my favorite games. Yes, it's from Capcom. And yes, it's better than Mighty Number 9. Mega Man X. The Mega Man X that started it all. Now, if you've been following the channel for some time or have looked through our backlog, you'll know that originally we did Mighty Number 9 on Mario's segment. Well, Mighty Number 9 is not a great example of what a Mega Man game should be. It's alright in its own right, but it's no Mega Man X. So, as almost a form of apology, here's a good Mega Man game. Let's do it. Now, you'll notice before I started the playthrough, I did go into the options and I changed my dash to the R button instead of, I believe it was on A. I find that a lot easier to use, and I've been doing that setup for years. So if you're ever playing Mega Man X and want to give something a shot, put the dash on R and see how it feels. It makes it a lot easier to do wall dashes. Like, significantly easier. And I'll be showing that off as we play through the game. So, Mega Man X starts out pretty simply with an intro stage. Pretty straightforward, you walk, you jump, you shoot. It's almost like he's some sort of shootin' jumpman or something. There's not a whole lot to say about it. It's a good intro stage. It really gets you started on the game, lets you know what's what, how to do everything. There's no dashing mechanics yet, there's nothing fancy going on. You're just Mega Man. You're shooting your way across the road. Stopping the Mavericks. It's good times. Now, with this run, as with a lot of other runs that I've done on this channel, I am going for 100% on this, so that means getting all the energy tanks, getting all the hearts, getting all the upgrades, and yes, we're going to get that weapon as well. Or that move, I should say. If you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I mean. If you don't know what I mean yet, you'll find out come later in the playthrough. But we will be getting it, of course. Now, not all Mega Man X games I do on this channel will be 100% runs, because some of the later Mega Man X games are very, very hard. However, this one will be. And someday when we get to X2, I believe I'm going to do 100% on that and X3 as well. Don't hold me to that, I could change my mind. That's just my plan as of now, but it'll be a while before we do that. I don't want to oversaturate the channel with Mega Man. Now you may be wondering, hey, Yokuo, why aren't you doing the Classic series? That's what started it, and those are really good games. You're right, they are really good games, but X is my jam. Mega Man X is the series that I fell in love with. My first Mega Man game was actually Mega Man 7. Also riding on cars. Mega Man 7 was my first Mega Man game, and I loved it. It was so good. And then I tried Mega Man X, thinking it was Mega Man 10, because I didn't know any better. Oh, here we go. We are about to fight Vile. Oh, sorry, we don't know his name. We're about to fight Mystery Man. This is a fight you have to lose. You cannot win. I don't think he even has a programmed life bar. That's not going to stop me from trying. And I even get him into a nice little loop here for a little bit, where he just can't quite get me. And there it is. He took a second. And he got me stuck, and now I can't quite get out of it. And then he shoots you with that thing and paralyzes you. I believe you can die if he doesn't hit you with it and you die beforehand. You worthless piece of scrap metal, did you think you could defeat me? I am Vile. I am Vile, not that other character. Ow, my right armor. You will pay for this, Mystery Red Man. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. Also, can we take a second and appreciate Zero's theme? It is so good. I love this theme. So good. X, I know you can do it. You're right, Zero, I can do it. And that's the intro stage. Simple, to the point, also really liberal with the extra lives. It's not usually quite so liberal. This is the stage select screen, as I'm sure most of you know, and this is Chill Penguin, aka the easiest boss in the game. Like, this guy is pathetically simple. Usually in Mega Man games, bosses are weak to weapons, and Chill Penguin's no exception. He has a weakness. However, he's also pretty weak to the Mega Buster. You'll see that in the fight coming up, but I'll just leave you with that for now. But first we have to traverse the snowy terrain and dodge axemen and rabbits that shoot out of their ears. Am I playing Sonic the Hedgehog? Meanwhile, in the ice cave, this is where I would make a joke about Superman's cave that he has because it's in an icy place, but I am completely blanking on the name of that cave. So, yeah. Also, this bat is now my friend. He shall come with me for all my... Hey, come back! Hey! Hey! You're supposed to come with me for all my adventures and journeys. Get back here. Stupid bat. Everybody always leaves. Oh, well, carrying on. I think I lose more friends that way. Ow. Bat, you're back! Good bat. Nice bat. Ow. Bat, hey, hey. He mocks me. The bat mocks me. I almost had a new fancy sidekick. Speaking of fancy, it's Dr. Light. So, you've come. X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. And I hoped the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion. I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. So the basic story here is when Dr. Light was alive, he created Mega Man X, who wasn't quite ready to be unleashed upon the world yet. So X was put in stasis for a while until he was found by Dr. Kane. Now, Mega Man X is unique as he has free will programmed into him. He can choose his own path, he doesn't have to abide by laws of robot kind. In the original Mega Man series, robots weren't allowed to kill humans, that's just a thing. Which is why Mega Man never kills Dr. Wily. It's against his programming. Mega Man X doesn't have those limitations and can do whatever he wants. So, Dr. Light hoped that Mega Man could just have a peaceful life. But if he did, we wouldn't have a game to play. So, that's not gonna happen. Also, I'm riding ride armor, so that's fun. Also, so is the enemy, so that's fun. But I made him fall down a pit. So that is fun. So that's about what's going on here. X was unleashed upon the world. His enemy Sigma has, made robots get the Sigma virus or some crap. And we have to stop that because, yeah. Ow, jerk. Also, I don't know how these snowballs become so full so fast. It makes literally no sense. I know it's just a gameplay element, but it makes no sense. Okay, going into the boss fight. Dashing in with style. And here is the almighty, the ferocious, the unstoppable. Oh, wait, one blast made him flinch. And we'll keep making him flinch. And this is not his weakness, folks. He has an actual weakness. I believe it's Flame Mammoth's weapon. But he's so easy. I mean, so easy. I really cannot emphasize that enough, just how pathetic Chill Penguin is. I mean, what are you doing, Chill Penguin? What are you doing? Look at him, he looks so smug! He's like, spit, 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 heh, 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 heh. I just spat at you, heh. Yeah, okay, because it's working so well. Oh, he almost made contact with me there. Scary. Oh, I dapped you on the head. And I do it again. And he's dead. The almighty ferocious chill penguin has been defeated. Whoever would have seen that coming. Cough. Cough. Alright, we win. Enough sarcasm. Chill Penguin's done. We have his weapon that we are not going to take advantage of just yet. Because even though there are weaknesses to all these Robot Masters, or Mavericks, I guess, in this series, I want to do things my way, and I plan on it. So, we're going to fight Storm Eagle, who is a step up from Chill Penguin on the difficulty scale, but still pretty freaking easy. His stage, however, is a little bit different than Chill Penguin's. It's got vertical segments as well. Now, I'm being a little ambitious here and probably doing things I shouldn't, and the robots make me suffer for that. I cannot tell you the last time that robot picked me up. I always avoid that robot. So it actually surprised me. I didn't know how to react at first. But all I have to do is stay out of his line of grab, and I'm fine. Suicide time! Just kidding. That's 1 down, 7 to go. And every time I get one of those little red things, that is a heart tank. Every time I get it, my life increases just a little bit. It's not much on its own, but hey, you get all of them, you've got a lot more life. In one of the later Mega Man games, you can pick between X and 0 at any given time except boss fights. And originally, you really want to be 0 because he's really good. But the more you play, the stronger X gets, to the point where X overshadows 0 in every way in that game. That game being X3. Okay, that is an energy tank. There are 4 of those to collect, and I've already got 1. Now I'm going to make my way across these treacherous platforms with fire-breathing enemies on them, and hopefully not die a horrible death. Foreshadowing. And as I said, the controls really make this a lot easier. To dash, you either tap the direction you're going twice, or by default, you hit the A button and you dash. I changed it to R, as we mentioned earlier, which makes dashing a whole lot easier. Not flawless, but easier. Now I'm gonna be honest, I get a little cocky here. I meant to dash, like I hit dash, I just didn't hit it quick enough, and I suffered the consequences for it. Luckily, the game has been very, very liberal with lives, so it's not a big problem. We can get back there pretty quickly, because we don't have to recollect the heart tank or the energy tank. So, not a big deal. Stop grabbing me. Thank you. Thank you for not grabbing me, you jerk. These guys, I'll tell you what. Continuing along, zap, 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 tap, 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 lemon grenade, whatever you want to call these. Lemon pellets, whatever you want to say. This time I'm going to be a little bit more careful as to not die a horrible, terrible death. An embarrassing one to boot. And I almost did there. I almost did. And that really hammers home the whole, hey, be careful! This isn't a speed run. You can take your time thing. I like getting through these games quickly. It's fun for me. I'm not a speedrunner by any sense of the word, as is probably pretty obvious. However, I like to, showboat a little and show I know what I'm doing. Here, I just want to get the extra life at the end of the tunnel. I don't really know why I bothered, considering that the game has been so generous with them. I'm at 5 or 6 right now, at least, and you start with 3? I think it's 3. Don't hold me to that, guys. I don't know. Alright, this you have to dash with just the right timing to get up here, otherwise you are not going to make it, but I did. And hi, Dr. Light! This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. Very short and sweet. And, I wonder what those blocks next to us are. Whatever could they be? I can't imagine they have any semblance of usefulness here. Oh. Those are what we break. Who would have guessed? And climb back up. Carefully, of course. Now, I do not grab that extra life because honestly I didn't notice it, and I didn't care. And dash and dash and dash and jump and dash, man. These fall, so hurry. And here we are on the good ship Lollipop. Or something. Now, I could go through that door over here, or I could dash down here, grab those that you're probably not going to know about on your first playthrough. And explosions! And it's the majestic Storm Eagle, who can be kind of a pain, just because of his dashing mechanics. Or his swooping, I guess. But he's really not a big deal. Now, I'm having some timing issues here. I'm making him look harder than he is, just to be honest. And Storm Eagle does have a weakness, so if you're playing this game and you're not comfortable fighting him right away, come back with his weakness. Show him who's boss. I am stubborn, and I wanted the head upgrade. Because that is pretty much how I've always done it. I have a set order for the first 3, then I tend to just follow boss weaknesses after that. Or if I want to challenge myself, I just do whatever I want. But I always go Chill Penguin first, because you pretty much have to, because you need the dash. Come here for the head, and then go to the next stage I'll be going to in the next part, in order to get the next upgrade. Which you have to have the head upgrade to get, and honestly, I don't remember if you use the head upgrade outside of getting the next upgrade. So it's kind of a silly upgrade in this game. Other games do a better job with the upgrade system, and the dash is there by default, so you're not wasting anything on that. In fact, other games give you an air dash, and it's wonderful. But for now, we've also wonderfully defeated Storm Eagle, and we didn't die against him once. Because, come on, it's Storm Eagle. Out of here. And if you want to play along at home, feel free to grab one of the passwords that comes up on screen, and you can follow my exact progress. So, that's fun. For now, we have a new weapon, and that'll pretty much do it for this part. So until next time, when we have more Mega Man action, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends, and we will see you all at the start of next video. Bye!